Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. That's one of the earliest books.
That was very, very good. So, and then we do see through, and obviously there
By the way, Adam and Eve, they didn't have choice about it because they were the only people there.
Yeah, but what I...
He didn't have choice about the wives.
Not quite, but what God
he couldn't marry his own children, could he?
What I mean by this is that when God saw that man needed companions, he didn't look to give Adam 2 or 3 or 4 women, only one. And then when you do look further down, you can see that ultimately what God has done as he gets through his morals and his principles that he then applies through his believers is that, you know, if you look into the New Testament, that was what God is looking for us in terms of his morality, which is what God is looking for us in terms of his morality, which is then very well explained in the New Testament, that we should have one wife, and we should stick to one wife.
But does the New Testament anywhere say you cannot have more than people? So one is recommended, just like the Quran recommends. The Quran says not two. Sorry, just like the Quran recommends. The Quran says not two. Sorry, marry. If you cannot do X with them. Does anywhere that you have to marry only one and not more?
Yes,
the New Testament. No, that is your interpretation, isn't it?
I think it's clear.
Jesus said it.
Yeah,
he said
from the beginning it was not so.
Because if you look at...
He said I'll come back to it. Just find the scripture.
You know, if you go to Matthew 22, yes, from 22 to 24 and 28, the Jews refer to Deuteronomy 25:5 in that particular passage when they were communicating with Jesus. Yes, and from the Old Testament, from Deuteronomy 25:5 in the Old Testament, where it states that if a woman's husband dies and she didn't have any kids from him, then she must marry his brother. Yes, automatically. She marries his brother. Okay, whether she likes it or not. Yes?
That's obviously specific.
Now wait. Not only that, it goes further. So she marries his brother. Then she must marry his brother, regardless whether he had a wife or not. So even if the brother has a wife or not, she marries him. So now that husband or that brother of him, maybe has multiple wives because his brother's wife died and she married him. Maybe has multiple wives because his brother's wife died and she marries him. And then it goes further. When the Jews brought this situation up to Jesus in Matthew 22, verse 24 to 28, Jesus did not prohibit this.
Jesus did not what?
Did not prohibit. Did not say this is wrong. You shouldn't do this. At all, he did not prohibit for the childless widow to marry her husband's brother. Yes, even if he had more wives. Instead, Jesus replied to them by saying that we do not marry in heaven, and we will be like angels in heaven. So what Jesus said about marriage, he referred to in the heaven. But for the earthly law, there was no prohibition of this man, of the deceased man's brother cannot marry more than one. Jesus himself did not prohibit any such thing because that was a direct question asked by the Jews who were actually referring to Deuteronomy 25:5.
Right, what Jesus said, I found the scripture, what Jesus actually said. Now, what you need to understand is that in the New Testament, we follow Jesus, what he said. Okay, a lot of what he said fulfilled the Torah. Okay, fulfilled the law. So he came, like he would say something like, you have heard that thou shalt not commit adultery, but I tell you, if you even look lustfully with your eyes at a woman, you commit it in your heart. So he was giving them the exact interpretation of how they should live. And when the Pharisees came to him and they said to him, they asked him about divorcing your wives, and he said,
which scripture?
This is Matthew 19, and I'm going to start from verse 8. Now they just asked him about divorcing wives, and he said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives, plural. But from the beginning it was not so. So Jesus is telling them...
Is that about divorce?
Yeah, I know, but we're talking about multiple wives. We're talking about the authenticity of multiple... Yeah, but
polygamy.
what you're saying
and
is
goes
that
onto
Jesus
different
never.
topics.
What you're saying is Jesus never spoke against polygamy.
Yeah, Jesus did not prohibit.
He did in
the
this
widows.
verse. In this verse, so let me finish.
Okay, go on.
Right. He said, he says unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, God suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so. So Jesus is there to fulfill the law, saying, this is how you do it. I think.
Iniziali da vedere. Outside interference, I'd be convinced you'll jump on board.
Yes.
This is the thing, I'm ready to die, honestly. I've never died so many times in my life.
Don't die, we need you alive.
But
Especially in the podium, we're talking about the sound.
thank you very much. I'll leave that. No, what's it? I'm ready to die, but honestly, if someone points a gun to my head and says, where are you going to march? That's the end of it. Like, at the end of the day, I only have so much control. Do you understand what I mean? This is why my libertarian views have sort of died away and just populist. I don't give a shit. No. I never went as far as that. I was an anarcho-capitalist for a while. That basically means you believe in an emergent social order based on capitalism, right? So again, it's about this idea of people coming together. Yeah, I was an anarchist, but I think that I used to think that the market can provide for law and order.
I mean, have you seen the film
You're seeing
Purge?
this now. You have private police.
Have you seen the film Purge?
Services.
Purge. The Purge. Have you seen it?
I hate that.
Is that what you like?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'd like. Do you know what I'd like? I'd like one day a year when people can do whatever they want in terms of drugs. I'd like for the hospital.
I mean, that's going to harm the society.
They have shooting clinics in Scotland, and I'm half Scottish, so I like to believe that'll work.
But that's going to harm people, for example. That's you know, the drug abuse. You know, it will be harmful for even.
I mean, say for example, if someone harms you, would you not want to take retribution on that person by going to the police or whatever?
That's the non-aggression principle. That's a very strong part of anarcho-capitalism. Is the idea that you have the right to defend, not initiate force upon another person. I take it a step further because I think, again, with going back to Lawrence Southern, I think there's plausible deniability and there's common sense. Right? If you, like if you walk into a pub and you just tell a drunk, oh, I fucked your wife last night. What's the chances he's going to punch you? Probably higher than if you didn't say that, right? So be aware of the social consequences of your surroundings. And just be aware that people are people, for fuck's sake. They're going to react like we're animals. We're
Exactly. This is the problem with this freedom of speech, because they talk about freedom of speech, but when I went to, me and Mohammed Bijal went to the freedom of speech march, event, I was invited, they didn't allow me to talk. So the thing is,
they invited him.
Yeah, not that.
Lucy invited him, and then
Lucy, Kaylin, George, they're the organizers. They invited
and
me.
he advertised on his channel that he's going to the march and he's going to go there and he's going to talk about his case. Simple as that.
That's why I think you should look into gaslighting.
And you know what they did?
and then they fired Lucy.
No, you know what they did? Yeah, on top of they fired Lucy. Not only that,
They fired Lucy because she defended him.
Yeah, I
She said
gave.
that's a freedom of speech. He has
What
to
did
do.
Lucy do? She didn't do nothing.
I gave them my speech. I gave them my speech.
It's the hypocrisy.
Chef, I gave them my speech.
Yeah.
They go,
Stop him, but why Lucy? Why?
I-
What did Lucy do?
Listen,
Yeah.
Chef, I give them my speech,
Yeah.
and they go, oh, you can't say this. I said, what? This is freedom of speech, man. They go, you can't say this. I said, no.
This woman in is it Austria that got arrested because she was called the prophet paedophile. Yeah. They're saying that goes against free speech.
Exactly, this one.
That's in your opinion.
That's hate speech. Look, if anyone,
No. It's just stating what they think is.
No, he didn't. I mean,
No, but that's-
he didn't say nothing. He
It's not
didn't.
an insult saying the prophet is a pedophile. It's just the terms
No,
of
it's-
what
it's-
is
no,
a
it is-
pedophile.
But what do you want to achieve
No,
by
it
that?
is an
Because
insult. It is an
you're causing disharmony between the community.
That's what he said.
Exactly what he said.
I can't remember what I said. Don't look at me.
See the consequences of your
My
speech
right
that could
to
harm
not be
others.
offended should be more than your
But
right.
Ali, just to reflect something back at you, which I've already said, like, gauging their crowd and saying, "Oh, this is the wrong demographic."
But the thing is,
they have this right to shoot out.
I wasn't saying anything that would trigger them. I was just talking about freedom of speech, and I can't remember my speech, but it was nothing that would trigger them. I was not going to say anything that would be like.
Do you have a hard copy?
I might do. I read it out.
You seem like a really good.
I read it out. I read it out, right? Ali Dawah's speech. I read it out.
Is it online?
YouTube.
What's the title of the video?
Ali Dawah's, right? Ali Dawah's freedom of speech. Ali Dawah's freedom of speech, something like that.
Okay.
I did it here.
What angle did you tackle it from? Like, did you tackle it from? Did you tackle it from the angle of?
Stan was just a little bit, but it wasn't. Yeah.
So you were just trying to write something that was going to hopefully please you.
I was just trying to say Tommy Robbins is double standard.
Why I need to understand here?
And for example, that we should hate the act, not the person who's doing the act. It was around that. It was around that.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like we're going to Sharia, nothing like that.
I'd love to see it because I think you and me have a natural affinity. Like your second name means what's it? Messenger, bringing messenger of God.
No, that would be like invitation.
Invitation. So mine's defender of the people. Hence
We need to join forces.
Hopefully, yeah. No, the thing is, like, I actually had.
Do you know that Churchill was responsible?
I'm going to take a little walk here.
Yeah, sure. He was behind the Bengali family.
I thought that's because of Japanese.
Okay, brothers, please like and comment and subscribe. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
I'll come Somalia. And when we come